All right, all right. All right, what up, fam? We back again. I think this is episode 3 or 4. Episode 4 of Ask Uncle Kurt. It's Friday. Y'all done had a long work week. A lot of us been snowed in all week, like me. Uh, any questions that y'all have to ask, I want to beseech the youth to ask questions. We have on our panel today, we have Harold can fly down in Texas. They do everything small down there. Then we got Micah with the ugly girlfriend. He just put the Pittsburgh Steelers thing up there. Young man, the youngest of the crew. And then you got yours truly. And then we got Uncle Kurt. So what we do on this show is, we got a link right there. This is live right now on YouTube. We got a link. Y'all hit that link. Get on here. Ask your question to Uncle Kurt. Whatever questions you have, I'm going to hand it to Uncle Kurt right now and let him talk to y'all.
What's up, everybody? Hey, you know the deal. This is we continuing the conversation. And what this is, man, we trying to bridge the gap with the old heads, and with the young heads, man. Our community, it deserves to have our elders and our up and coming young lions. We need to all be communicating so we can keep the prize safe. And that's the purpose. So once again, let's get it kicking.
All right, we open to the floor. Punchdale, Micah, whatever y'all want to add.
All right, my questions this week are, you can hear me?
Barely.
What about now?
Oh, yeah. I got
My questions this week are coming mostly from my good friend Raven. I graduated with her, so she's the same age as me, probably 28, I think. Her birthday's in August. Her birthday's actually 3 days after yours, Pops. But one of the questions that she wanted to know was, how do you know when a man likes you?
How do you know when a man likes you? Well, that's a tough question. I can tell you what it is when I like someone, right? It don't matter what we doing. It don't matter if we got money. Generally, I'm gonna be spending time with you, right? I'm not gonna ready to have you on no rationed out. I'm not rationing my attention to you, right? When a man likes you, he likes to be around you, and he likes to do things he likes to do with you and be in your company, if that makes sense.
No, you're from
I can
the
agree.
church.
I agree.
What you say?
What? How is it with a female? How you know a female really with you?
Okay, really, to be honest with you, with the female, it's not going to dinner with you. It's not anything you can do for her, right? The way you can tell a female is into you, she's interested and she don't care what she's doing as long as it's with you, right? And as far as with getting anywhere like first base, second base, third base, fourth base, until that woman pictures herself on a date with you, imagines herself being whisked away or carried across the threshold or, even in the bedroom or whatever. If she's not visualizing that, you have no chance. And what I'm saying is a female that's into you, she wants to be around you, whether you got money in your pocket or not. It ain't about what you could do for her. So if she's giving you her time, she's into you.
Already. Well, I guess I got a chance.
Hey, yeah.
I guess I got a chance.
You from the right bloodline, boy. You always got a shot. It's always a shot.
I got
Okay.
both chances.
Okay, Sasuke. I got another one.
Yes,
same source. Another Raven question. This gonna change lanes a little bit. What's the first step to getting closer with the Lord? The first step.
Submission, surrender. The best prayer in the world is a one-word prayer. Help. Because when you ask for help, you've already surrendered the fact that you can't solve it on your own, right? So the first step toward the Lord is help. Asking him for his help to take the next step. Then he'll put it on your heart, you know what I'm saying, to ask him the right questions. And I would say this too. Always be careful of this when you're starting out with God, right? You know how, well, when I was younger, I heard a man tell me, you can always judge a person's intelligence by what they laugh at, what's funny to them, right? So imagine God sitting there. What does he think of you for the things that you're praying for? So sometimes I answer questions with a question on purpose because it's really, you know, you got to contemplate things, right? And that first step towards God is just admitting that you can't solve your own issues and you ask for help. Period. In my humble experience.
I've got two more.
Yes, sir.
In case Micah ain't got one yet, I'll ask one of the two. Can you describe the difference between spirituality and religion? Religious and spirituality?
Well, I can only, again, speak from my experience. I feel like religion is what you do to show the world what you believe, meaning church is religion, all of the secular, that has nothing to do, tithing, all that has nothing to do with your beliefs, right? Your own personal relationship with God. In God's world, you're the temple, you're the church, right? Even at your home, you're the bishop, right? It amazes me when people try to run churches and run grown people and they can't even run their kids. So I chop it up as religions are the traditions of men expressing their beliefs, and spirituality is just having a one-on-one relationship with God or whatever entity that you worshiping, right? Don't get it twisted, because I believe in God, but I'm no longer a religious person. I'm not that. I can't stand church Negroes. So I hope that answers it. I think belief is belief. And then, as you can see, religion can be manipulated, misrepresented, abused, and used against other people for nefarious. I'm not saying that all of them are nefarious, but it manipulates the masses, and under the wrong leadership, it can damn people, right? So that's why it's important to have your own one-on-one relationship with God. It has nothing to do with your pastor, Sunday school, all that. That's good, but a church, in my mind, and I'm sorry if I'm going long, but to me, a church is a spiritual hospital. Some people work there, some people volunteer there, some people long-term patients, some people triage, some people's there because it's an emergency, right? But it ain't a hotel. It's not a 5-star hotel. It's not a concert hall. It's not a brothel, and it's not a social club. So I hope that helps.
It does. In response to that, I've noticed that the difference between spirituality and religion, what you said about church, it's kind of the reason that I would rather tune in to Pastor Ragsdale Sunday sermons, and Tough Talk Tuesdays and stuff like that, rather than go to, I won't say the name of the church,
Yeah,
but the church around the corner from me, because like there's a difference between feeling the spirit of someone preaching and feeling like someone is just reading the book and like giving you cliff notes about a scripture or something. That's never felt real to me. There's another church, I'll say this one, Cedar Crest Church of Christ. I like Pastor Morrison. Every time he preaches, I actually feel what he says. I learn from him. So yeah, the church around the corner, that feels like religion.
yeah.
It doesn't feel spiritual. It feels like religion.
I had a question too. I didn't have,
But
but I had a conversation with my grandfather, because he a pastor, Uncle Kirk, and
Yeah.
And one time it was Sunday, and they was talking about people not coming to church and all that. I'm gonna speak my mind every now and then, and I had a statement saying that, because I be in the word every now and then. I be like, and I said, it's nowhere in the Bible where it say if you don't go to church, you're going to hell. Nowhere in the Bible it says that, but it does say people do not forsake yourself to assemble yourself, in the church. So, but it doesn't say if you don't go to church, you going to hell. It don't say that. And I told my grandfather that, and he was like, because I was told him when I go to, I was like, I don't know, grandfather, if I'm gonna go to church all the time when I get older. He was like, well, Micah, you don't know God like you think you know him, if you think that you shouldn't be going to church as much as you can, type stuff.
Right. Well, what we have to realize, right, is your grandfather come from the same way I was really raised, your dad was raised. But one thing about it, the church was a central part. Before I even went to kindergarten, my church, which my grandparents was part of the church and everything, but man, we knew how to read and write. That was from Vacation Bible School and BTU, which was eating for. And what I'm saying is, the church used to take care of the community. The church used to take care of the widows. The church used to provide meals to the homeless, or when a storm come, you could go to the church and be protected. But the church quit being a center of the community. It doesn't mean what it used to mean to the older folks, to us, because to them it's like all they had was church, to dress up somewhere, put your nice clothes on, to be social. Everything revolved around that black church. That was our refuge. So I just think, once again, your grandpa, he's to me what me and you are. He's a generation or two ahead of me, and the world is just not our black community. The church ain't what it used to be to us. That's
yeah. Because they be saying that all the time, because at our church, it's not much older people anymore, so they rely on the youth more. And kids, we want to. It's not saying we want to be worldly, but we want to live life a little bit.
right.
Tomorrow ain't promised, so we're not saying we don't like being at the church, but you know what I'm saying, we don't want to
Did
be.
the church take y'all on any trips or any youth?
Nah, it's not that people don't. The people don't invest in the church. You might as well call it a youth church, because it's mainly just you.
Right.
Hey, and they always want to say, "Oh, the kids need to do this, and the kids can die early." We doing more for the Lord than y'all ever did in y'all 60 years.
That's the break.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't expect kids to, I don't know how to put it.
they haven't prepared y'all to be who they think y'all should be.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, man, we had all kind of what would you call it? Community enriching stuff. Like, man, we get together. The church might send us to Oklahoma City to see a play, or the youth might get to go on a function to, even if it was just to the zoo. It was a thing of them bringing more culture to the youth, not just bashing them over the head with the Bible.
Yeah.
It was more teaching you lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
A fruitful, godly lifestyle. Now it's about keeping the people and keeping the money flowing in.
Yeah. Facts.
So
community restoration and progress on me, on
Yeah.
my left ear. Okay, my last question. We're over time now.
I'm sorry.
What's the first step to becoming a better woman? This is our friend Raven again. What's the first steps to becoming a better woman?
Well, Raven, this is purely because I couldn't really say I could say a better human being, right? It just, and people want to get away from God, but if you just do unto others as
Already.
you have them do unto you, that's a beautiful place to start.
Yeah.
For anybody. Just like I'm a customer service, what do you call it, guru or whatever, right? Two things in customer service, and you'll always be successful. How may I help you? And may I help you with anything else?
Okay. Since I know her, I'll follow that up with what if you're already kind of a super kind person? And is it kind of like discernment? You just need to discern when you can be that kind person with certain people and when you should like take it back a little bit.
I'm a super kind person, right? And y'all might not think that, but I'm saying as far as with ladies, but guess what? I have never kept a woman I chased after. I've never, when I've tried to pursue, and it's never worked out. Now, the women who were kind to me that I may have overlooked, looking back on it, they had the values, right, that I wanted, but my eyes wasn't seeing what my heart needed. So I would just say that, man, before you try to please everybody else, don't spread your butter too thin. Don't put your trust in someone. If you're a young lady, do not put trust in someone until they earn your full trust.
Already.
You can't be nice to everybody. And, nice guys finish last. That saying wasn't said for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Sad truth.
Thank you. I'm all out.
Man, that was a good, healthy conversation, though, man. I mean,
you got any questions? We right at 20 minutes. We had
okay. I want to ask the young fellas a question.
Okay.
What do you think the separation is from y'all's perspective with dudes my age? From y'all's perspective, I really want to hear it because there is a break. Is it a respect thing or what? I mean, what is it?
And what realm are you talking? Like what?
Just on day to day, when you just say you going to Walmart or whatever,
okay,
you passing by old school. Do you look him in the eye and say, "How you doing, sir?" Or is it just no eye contact? You just pass the cat by. Don't. I mean, what is it?
I can say, as far as respect goes, I think it is the respect thing because I know I have this nod thing, Micah. Like if I pass an older person, I go like that, not like
Yeah.
that. If it's a younger person, I go like that.
I do the same thing. I do the same thing. I do too.
Yeah. But I think it is a respect thing. That's like the younger generation is kind of raised not the same way. And I mean,
because we're halfway raised. Like we missing a piece of ourselves. They ain't almost half the race, the youngins. We missing a piece of ourselves. It's either we missing something in the house, or we missing something in school, or we missing something in the family.
School definitely.
Yeah, we weren't fully raised. That's why we act the way we act. That's why we got young niggas now. They missing their fathers. They mamas got boyfriends left and right. They don't know what to turn to. So they turn to the streets. Young niggas.
Mm-hmm. That's where we want to pick up next week. So what I want from you guys is I want to continue at least part of this conversation because I don't think nobody's talking about it.
Another thing, and I want to mention this because y'all was talking about Kendrick Lamar's skinny jeans. They weren't even skinny. Y'all were talking about Kendrick Lamar's bell bottoms during the Super Bowl. The thing is, y'all have lost the plot. Y'all lost the plot. Everything man does is for the women. That's why men started wearing skinny jeans. That's why men sag their britches. Because
can I just, and we'll end it right here, Pastor.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell you something on that though? I understand that's what you think, but all those styles were designed by gay men.
Well, the women like it.
Yes, it's because they like it
already.
I don't wear skinny jeans. I'm just saying. That's why I understand it. I'm like, okay,
gay dudes like the same thing women like. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yep,
that's true.
I can say that. And with that, hey everybody, hey man, if you're on YouTube, you was on the live, you're on TikTok, thank you. But hey, share this, put your questions in the comment section. Tune in next Friday. Pastor, I'm gonna pass it back to you. Thank you, my nephews.
Already.
And we'll continue next week.
Already. Yo, y'all share, like, push the thumbs up, thumbs down. If you don't feel like hitting the link, leave your comment and we'll get it to Uncle Kurt and he'll answer your question the next week.
Yep.
All you youngsters, all the YNs, I hear people say now. Say, man, come on here and ask your question.
Yep.
The Bible does say, forsaken not humble beginnings. And this is an humble beginning of some of a serious conversation.
Yeah, and if fear and selfishness and your pride is keeping you from humbling yourself and asking a question and just joining the discussion, I'm not talking down to anybody. I'm talking to everybody, right? So I want everybody in it. But if you're scared to come up, I'm going to give you 5 meows because you're just a little kitty cat. Meow. 5 meows for you cowards out there, you kitty cats.
Already.
Be a young lion cub and come on up here and join the pride. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's resolve some things. Let's put our community back together.
Already. I invite every pastor, a so-called pastor, preacher, whatever, come on here. Ask your little questions because you ain't all that. So, yo, if y'all ain't got nothing, you youngsters got something, you YNs as y'all call it.
Hey, everybody say it. Well, if they walking behind you, we protect them. If they standing beside you,
respect.
We respect.
Yeah.
But if they standing in front of you in opposition,
show them no mercy.
Let's get out of here.